Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about everything that we know so far about the upcoming summer 2020 DLC update for GTA Online. We'll be looking at reports from Rockstar Games insiders, rumors that have surfaced online, and a whole lot more. Alright, so let's begin with those reports from Rockstar Games insiders. This has all started to develop really over the last couple of months, and I should preface that so far, we haven't really heard anything from Rockstar on the next update. So they have been radio silent on this front, but we have gotten some pretty significant hints from Rockstar Games insiders. We'll begin with Yan2295, who on May 4th posted this referring to the theme of the next update. I also think it will be pretty interesting, but yeah, let's not talk about it. Nobody would want to get arrested. ... Again, I think that's a clear indication that whatever the next update theme is going to be about, it'll be about cops and crooks, the police going to jail, getting arrested in some way, shape, or form. And on the following day, we heard from staff member Mach1Bud on the GTA forum site saying, "What happened? What did I miss? Sorry, I went to jail for a couple of days and haven't been able to get on the forums." And in case you guys don't understand what he's talking about there, he didn't actually go to jail. He's just sort of adding to the dialogue and building off of what Yan said. And we also heard from insider Tez Funds 2, who jokingly said, "Cops and crooks, you guys are funny. Is that a joke? The next update will feature mansions and focus on your social life. It's more like The Sims. The love professor will make an appearance and take things to the next level." He was obviously joking there, but he did mention that cops and crooks was something that people were actually talking about. So those are the hints and clues that we've seen so far from Rockstar insiders on the GTA forum site. I also don't know if this is necessarily a hint, but at the time Yan was talking about all of this, his background image on Twitter was this, which is a screenshot that Rockstar released for GTA 5 when it was coming out on the PS4 and Xbox One of an Impante Dukes getting chased by a police officer near Grove Street. So again, sort of adding to the cops and crooks theme vibe right there. So those are the hints that we have received so far. Again, nothing really like super concrete, but that's really what we've heard from them. Now, the next thing we know that's coming out in the summer of 2020 involves the music group City Morgue. So back in 2019, City Morgue posted this on their Instagram story, where it looks like they were quoting someone else's post. It's tagged at Rockstar Games, summer 2020, and then it shows the Rockstar Games logo, X City Morgue logo, with a rating pending sign, and then some serial code at the bottom, 090449542, and then they tagged at City Morgue. And then there was sort of a follow-up to that. Someone ended up DMing City Morgue, saying, "Is this real?" They responded to it saying, "Yes, it is real." And when asked if they were doing a soundtrack or something, they said, "Soon." So remember, that was supposed to happen in summer of 2020. Now, we don't know if there's been any postponements or delays to this. That's actually something that we'll talk about next. But if this follows the theme that we've seen on previous updates, it looks like they are going to be the hosts of their own radio station, or at least have the majority of the soundtrack of a radio station. Just like what we've seen in the After Hours update, the Diamond Casino and Resort update, the Doomsday Heist update added a new radio station. So again, wouldn't be surprising if that's what they're working on with Rockstar. The next thing that is very likely going to be included in the 2020 update is more missions from Ron and Gerald. So as you guys know, Rockstar introduced Gerald missions, his last play missions, on April 23rd. However, there's a couple of interesting things about it. Number one, Rockstar only released 6 out of the 8 possible missions, and in the files, there are scripts and dialogue suggesting that Ron is also going to be getting his own set of missions. So it looks like Rockstar is going to continue adding contact missions into the game, or at least updated versions of contact missions. We've seen this a lot recently with Simeon and Martin Matrazzo and Gerald, and now it looks like Ron is going to be getting his own set of contact missions in game. And I usually like these because they sort of have like their own theme. Gerald's is like the downfall of the economy and the cops and the police closing in on him, which oddly enough might be a perfect hint as to what is going to be coming up next. But it looks like we will be getting new contact missions in this future update. Anyways, moving on, another thing we might be getting is more arcade games. So Rockstar actually did an interview with usgamer.net on December 16th, 2019, where they talked about the arcade that they had just added in Grand Theft Auto Online, what their inspirations were, and if they were going to be doing more stuff like this in the future. They were specifically asked, are you considering adding more to the arcade in the future? And they said, we'd like to for sure. We designed the new arcade property with future additions in mind. In terms of having the ability to customize the locations and types of cabinets you can place. So yeah, we'd like to keep adding to the Pixel Emporium catalog. It'd be great to see that grow so players can craft even more unique arcade spaces for themselves and others to enjoy. So this certainly wouldn't be the first time that Rockstar has updated an existing property in game. We saw that with the finance and felony offices, how they were updated to eventually utilize the import-export stuff. So we've seen Rockstar do that in the past. It wouldn't be surprising for them to do that to the arcade, especially if they have more cabinets that they could add. I could see that being a huge hit. And the final thing we're going to be talking about in this video today is a possible delay or postponement. And this could happen for a couple of reasons. Number one, this could happen because Rockstar just simply needs more time. And we've seen that by them actually adding things to Grand Theft Auto Online, specifically more podium vehicles that are going to be placed as the cars you can win by spinning the lucky wheel at the Diamond Casino and Resort. So over the last couple of months and weeks, we will occasionally see Rockstar implement background updates where they will add more vehicles to the podium list. Usually it's 2 to 3 vehicles at a time. And really every time that they do this, they're essentially just extending the amount before we see the next update. The second thing is the ongoing pandemic that everyone has been dealing with for the last couple of weeks and months now. This has clearly had an effect on Rockstar. In fact, they have even put out public addresses saying that, all of their developers, their artists, their employees are, for the most part, working from home, and that they're going to be doing their best to continue business as usual. But there is a ton of uncertainty, not only with making video games, but obviously everything in the world right now. So that's the first thing. And even more recently, due to the events that are going on, we've seen major corporations postpone events that they had planned as well. Recently, PlayStation announced that they are postponing their PlayStation 5 event that they had later in the week. It was scheduled for June 4th. They said, while we understand gamers worldwide are excited to see PS5 games, we do not feel that right now is a time for celebration, and for now, we want to stand back and allow more important voices to be heard. And you obviously have to respect their decision regarding that. And Sony is not the only one in the video game industry to do that. Activision has actually announced that Modern Warfare and Warzone Season 4 has been delayed. They put out this note the other day. While we all look forward to playing the new seasons of Modern Warfare, Warzone, and Call of Duty Mobile, now is not the time. We are moving the launches of Modern Warfare Season 4 and Call of Duty Mobile Season 7 to later dates. Right now, it's time for those speaking up for equality, justice, and change to be seen and heard. We stand alongside you. Now, Rockstar might be in a little bit of a different scenario here because they haven't actually announced anything officially, which might actually benefit them. Because now, who knows what they might have to do to adjust their plans, not only in terms of the content they plan on releasing, but also when they actually release it. Many people were believing that a June or July update release was very likely, considering that's what Rockstar has done in the past with all summer updates. I mean, just look back at the Diamond Casino and Resort. It was released in July. After Hours, it was released in July as well. But with everything going on right now, who knows if Rockstar might feel that July is not a good time to release whatever they had planned for Grand Theft Auto Online. So as always, I'll be sure to keep you guys posted on everything that Rockstar has got going on. But for now, that is everything we know about the upcoming 2020 DLC for GTA Online. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What do you think the update is going to be about? When do you think Rockstar is going to be releasing it? And more. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.